Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero.
Here we go.
Boys, we are taking it all the way over to the United States of America.
Nice.
Today was, the day of recording is Monday the 23rd of June, and it is the first time that the Oklahoma City Thunder have won a NBA championship in their 17-year-long history.
Vale, OKC.
Massive moment for the Oklahoma City fans. Massive moment for myself as an Oklahoma City fan.
Nice.
Vividly remember watching many.
We got a poster of KD, Serge Ibaka, Nick Collison, and who's that guy wearing number 6? Is that Tabo Cephalosha?
Where's
on
number
the wall?
6? Yeah, that is Tub. Oh no, it might be Eric Mayer.
John Mayer's brother. Yeah, we've got a OKC poster right next to us.
But yeah, and I for the longest time in my bedroom as a young lad, I had Kevin Durant doing the wings.
Yeah.
Where
is that now?
It is currently in the spare bedroom.
Yes, it is.
On the wall?
Yeah. It's been a long time coming. That was 2012 they were last in the finals. I was a super fan in 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014.
Yep.
Kev left.
2016. Dog act.
Yeah, in 2016. That cut me like nothing else.
Yeah, and then he went on to win with the super team.
Yeah, only moments later. But the fans of Oklahoma City Thunder are winning this week's Everyday Hero. They are the greatest fans. I'm happy to go out there and say they're the greatest fans in any sport in the world, period.
Even better than
the Collingwood faithful?
the 19th player.
They're just so... Let me put it to you like this. So I also really like the Seattle Seahawks. They're my side in the NFL.
Yeah.
They come from... So Oklahoma City were previously Seattle.
Yep, the Supersonics.
And then they moved to Oklahoma. Both fan bases are arguably the best two fan bases in either competition.
I like the Cheeseheads.
Just outstandingly
Right.
passionate
Green Bay.
Oh, nice.
at all times. They call the Oklahoma City fans, they call the place that they play Loud City because the fans are so...
Let me guess.
Angle grinder guys there.
so hectic. The Seattle Seahawks, they're... What do they call it? It's like the fucking...
The Loud House.
What's their... however many players are on the field. I forget.
17?
No, in the NFL, it's a lot.
14?
No idea.
But they have the next number is what they call the fans at Seattle.
Like us.
Because
We're the
they-
19th man.
Because they make so much noise that teams in the NFL their quarterbacks fail to communicate cues to their running backs and whatnot because they cannot physically hear them because the crowd is too
Good.
loud, right?
That's cool.
But this week's Everyday Heroes going to the Oklahoma City Thunder fans for an act that they did specifically today. Game 7 of the NBA Finals in 2025. The fans of Oklahoma, for as long as I can remember, have always stood, very similar to the Perth Wildcats,
Yep.
have stood until a basket is scored from their home team.
Yep.
So sometimes that goes many, many moons ago. It could take up to 5 minutes. These days it doesn't take very long at all, right?
4 seconds.
I was tuning in this morning, imagining the same thing. The crowd was going absolutely berserk. I imagined the same thing was going to take place. Basket gets scored by Oklahoma, and I'm thinking, okay, everyone's going to sit down.
And then I'll be able to see the court.
Nothing. The game continued on. I was like, maybe they'll wait till they score their first three-pointer. First three-pointer goes down, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, maybe we're waiting until they score 10 points, or maybe the first time out.
Yep.
Or maybe 5 minutes. I have no idea. When are these people going to sit down?
Yep.
All of these little checkpoints pass, and it isn't until the start of the second quarter I realise these people are in it for the long haul. The Oklahoma City Thunder fans stood for the entire 48-minute fixture
Wow.
that saw the Oklahoma City Thunder team go on to win their first ever championship. It is
And you say 48 minutes, but it's more like...
It goes for about 3 hours. It goes for 2.5 hours. The game goes for 2.5 hours, plus all the celebrations that took place that went on for about another hour.
Yeah.
The people would have been standing, plus the pregame, the people could have been standing to up to 4 hours, I reckon.
Yeah.
I didn't see... I saw a handful of people sitting down.
But that's more like a timeout thing. That's more of a...
The fans were on their feet for the whole game, and it was sort of a situation of you have to stand up because
well,
if anyone
everyone
decided
in the
to
row in front of you is standing.
you might as well because you can't see a fucking goddamn thing.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever seen it take place.
Even the courtside people.
I felt I felt bad for the coaches on the court side because
They
they were
couldn't do
walking up and
shit.
down and like the pacer, one of the pacer coach Rick Carlisle.
He was not amused.
He was
today
just
either.
like bumping into all the fans
punters,
in the first row.
So
that's what you want. If you've got the home
Deck
team advantage, you got to use
everyone. Yeah.
the Oklahoma City fans and small market teams in particular are fantastic at donning the respective shirts.
Yeah.
Often the stadiums will drape sort of like promotional shirts over the seats that the fans can come and wear.
Yeah, and we had Geelong do that here.
Big market
On the
teams, maybe 1 in every 2 to 2 in every 3 will wear the shirt. But there's a lot
They
of people.
don't wear the shirt.
No, if you go to New York, they're not wearing the shirts.
Because
If you
they
go
want
to-
to show off their fashion.
If you go to LA, they're not necessarily wearing the shirts. Oklahoma, every
Everyone.
single person in the building who
yeah,
was
they
going
go
for
they go to the
Thunder
game topless.
was wearing the shirts.
It's so cool.
and
And the
that-
whole thing is blue. Like the only yellow you could see
Yeah, with a handful of
was
Pacers
the 5
fans.
players on the court.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
So good. Hey, with those shirts, is it one size fits all? Like, how do they do that? Or they
That's a good point.
Well, I actually own one of the shirts from the 2012 series.
Beat the Heat.
Oklahoma City Thunder played against the Miami Heat. And there was a Beat the Heat shirt that got put on a lot of the seats. And somehow or another, I managed to pinch one online many, many moons ago, and I've worn it proudly. I've worn it proudly
What
on
size is it?
on this podcast. It would be a large to extra large. It's a bit baggy, but
Yeah.
there'd definitely be
That's what they're
blokes
going for.
in America who would be very tight on.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good point, Joe.
I just wondered if maybe because they obviously know who bought the ticket.
Yeah.
Because they're
I
not
was just
doing
curious.
size guides.
But maybe you could pick a size, like when you buy the ticket, like what size shirt
Yeah, what
would
size?
you
Yeah,
wear?
if you want to, we're doing a like shirt thing.
Like the t-shirt cannon came in your direction.
Yeah.
But they also have to fit. Most people aren't taking off their clothes to put the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 5
yeah.
minutes before the games, it isn't like Brazil is out.
It's just like,
Like, the only issue with that is like, say I get there and I'm wearing a hoodie, and then I throw this
Take the hoodie off,
double
mate.
XL shirt over the top, and it fits well over the hoodie. I can't wear that shirt ever. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
yeah, but
you
it's
can't
for the
wear it
day.
casually,
It's
yeah.
for the day. It's to sports team on the day.
Anyway, so this week's Everyday Hero is going to the Oklahoma City Thunder fans for going the extra mile and for actually being passionate fans. We've mentioned this so many times. When you go to a music event or you go to a sporting event, if you're too cool to be at the event, don't go to the fucking
Yeah,
event.
exactly, yeah.
Lean into whatever they're doing, and the Oklahoma City fans have done that through and through over the 17 years that they have been in existence. They were doing this in 2012. They're doing it in 2025, and it paid dividends today. They are champions for the first time, but certainly not for the last time. And for standing up for literally 4.5 hours this morning, they are winning this week's Everyday Hero.